You see, you need to always build relationship with people. Me, one of the things I mean, say, baby, I'm a koto adi, baby, I'm a Charlie product we airful. Now, friend meet me at I build relationship with the people there. I take their contact. Into almost sending me images now. I put on my platform. They are meeting me running ads, no. Now I'm running ads. Into me order no be pay bia. Me ko to adi na me ana nipa most of the time. Online market, no customers ni bebre. Ewo outside Accra. Inti outside Accra, for most of them, they pay before we send them the product. In a week, I can spend like $500 on ads alone in a week, and I'll get like $200 or $300 back as my profit if me a conversion and me yeah. As at those times, no. The way will be our salary worker now, person we start a business now. Because we start a business now at the point in time, once a business now rise to a certain level, you now ube start a feel say also quit the wage man. But you don't quit your job now. You preoccupy. Okay, say okay, start a business. And yes, sir, they are unforeseen circumstances. Bebu abem.
Young penny for baby say, if you are seeing her, obi ni ma, obi che. Why na chill? Say we pay IT, who they won ye, say we pay support. Slamm Technologies say your #1 partner. Your office will US in ye, your office will Ghana, so ye, your numbers ni kuhono. Say we should share IT classes, we hear career coaching, we hear support for business cyber security. Free na your partner. Yaba wow. Slamm Technologies, transformation with excellence. Free baby
Daily also GH was a former about SBTV Africa, so meeting come Ghana. I am in a branch of Akuba meeting come on him say, Hadia, if you are near ITD join an ODH Bebow, I'm in Fred Eba Bidding come on. I never show to pay. Many bidding come on a businessman, but issues be pop up near there. And I mean, second one, maybe say how far. Taptap Send seven country must say, oh UK, oh Europe, oh Canada, oh America, oh Australia, and now UAE ubetimi amanisika abrewadofo ewo Ghana. Nti die tie ni ko Play Store ne App Store na download Taptap Send. O download Taptap Send na o fill forms kitu be bisa o promo code chene so na type SVTV. O manisika efi UK a ubenya bonus. First transfer ubenya £5 bonus. O Europe ubenya €5 bonus. O US ubenya $10 a year bonus. Inti download the Taptap Send or Play Store ni App Store na manisika ebre obushia for now for ni adofo ewo Ghana. Adwumapa se menkanche mo se unya artisans, styler, painter, plumber, steel bender, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni ade a Adwumapa se menkanche o se ko omo website www.adwumapa.com and omo contact number and our screens no so no ubetimi from o abruche o pese ye project bi wa senisika be fie sa manfo di usika o now for ebusuafo Adwumapa se fa project ne form so ombe ya ma na chese ukọ na ukọ request ya omepe obi na waye wudwuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust Adwumapa insa no adwuma o pese usua IT course #1 Slamm Technologies. Slamm Technologies show cyber security any either IT programs. Slamm Technologies omo obi wo Ghana sa so no omo obi nso wo USA. Ohia Slamm Technologies contactor numbers the good screens no from CCA na chese kosua cyber security and other programs. Slamm Technologies #1. Ohia Airbnb wa Accra. Parry group of companies I mean kanche mo say omo 3-bedroom fully furnished Airbnb ewo Dansoman Estate. Saso no more 1 and 2 bedroom apartment ewo English amount from near Westers Mall. For a Parry group of companies numbers na screens no uhia baby a obako da anansa obako dwodwo ho a for Parry group of companies. Fred, me mo akwa obako there.
Yeah, me adu mo obako DJ.
Nice one. I said this year that me no din come on, right?
This year.
How far would Usika no business partner na then you could see saying Usika seminar could say.
So far, Michelle and Tin and Kabiomie or sending me message, I think, after Mikungu ne papa ne garantano, and I'll say by end of this month we and our best resume payment, but up to now I'm maintaining yet here. So I'm sending message behind.
Wow.
I'm just being hopeful, but it
End
hasn't
of
been
this month.
in
End of this month. See June mo, and now can end of June.
that be also May
Say June mo
before. Before Nimpoka say end of March, but no amba and also say message say end of May and also maintaining kind. Inti
Sisi also the usika asem no. Sika akoka ho no. Sisi also the city na appreciate na dollar no so ever for me. Affect you in a way.
a bit affect you or no in a way because as at now if I na anka all corner my run a business no anka and then you gain here and also gain there. But you see the dollar no depreciate. In this year, you need more money to be able to even pay that same money he's even owing here. And also burden kaka. No bad because before if you send it $10,000, when you advance 160,000, this year send 10,000, you are getting less than maybe 100,000, and I say when you 100,000, it's a burden.
Wow.
Yeah, part of the business challenges, maybe sometimes you know how to go about
But
it.
I think that idea we no say be mo we sua idea free mo because doing business bebree na many omo kasa bebree yetete na trust na verbal business ne de is ano eba no sikasɛm ne asensan ne wei o ebi mo kɔfa lawyers nyinaa bɛm dendenden o ɛni agro eba no sikasɛm no deɛ a
No nyame anim sɛ that nsensansen so wobɛtumi ayɛ daa nneɛma no nyinaa but if nipa no default a obɛdefault. And one of the things is I think your law system don't have a proper way as will be the car, like they will pay you back. Until the court no cry, and still the system wouldn't favor you in that much, be brisa. It will always favor the person now seek no one in some because oba ono no obechere how okay sisi ano see na mewo see na meet me every month, and that's what the court will come in to do. Unless nipa no property be and the court will put an injunction on it, then you can even have that property now also beton. And no cry no, it will take a while.
And then the banks for no you know omo de property bi ni ade o oye we ya omo property ni ade omo de
Exactly.
just anyama no ai say
Mm.
omo loan no be check nyama bi nkrata sem bebre na fa webra we mu bia ntia
Yeah.
say na sem ba kwa meka ne say ade ba ko ha yen pa ye no kredi meka minimal uja meka sa ebi mu ọma bebie loan we ọmụ ma amanfo loan ẹni ade amanfo ntwa ntọrọ saa akọjiji ọmụ sika di dwane na those things na nti sẹ ẹbẹ na saa trust ni bẹ wọ ama obi.
Last na meet a lady baako na ɔde 100,000 ma nkurɔfoɔ bi na ɔmo nso ɔmo ntua no ɛwɔ amasaman sɛ ɔka esi akɔdi ɛbɛn mi sɛ sisi asɔ Germany o sɛ den lady baako kɔkɔɔ bi ɔsɛ na ɔyɛ loan business ɛwɔ ha saa.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Sally. Meet him. Nkurɔfoɔ tumi tena ase bɔ pɔ paa like strike because they know say our law system no will not go ɛnkɔ baabiara. And I think the Microcredit Association is even fighting so hard. Say we'll get that kind of law system to protect people who lend money out to people. Then it will even the law system ever fasting the way it goes about it because most of it will be just a civil case. I just say maybe the say maybe nipa ma me postdated check now and go through. That's when it becomes a criminal case. But no crime. How we call system like police for a joke. We like the stress is too much. So sometimes you just resort to sometimes social media. And on because if the system is really well, why would the person go on social media with a yes, sir.
But serious no ka ho na ye mu bebree so struggle no because obi
Yeah.
wɔ ope bibia start ope bibi ya start yo because say capital all bad bro sa na obeboa no for the nature seminar stories ono a o friend kro mfa ono a ono stories na de no e na e ha because obi all the be no nso be ma obi be ba na e genuine obo so ntimi mbo asa nipa no because of
Yeah.
what cost.
Yeah. Oh, that if you interview you one guy be recycling. Omo ko to plastic chairs na ebubububu no. Na ene rubber omo ko ye nti oba no akọ bubububu na ma roro ho. So nti omo ton ma Zoom Lion ni other companies and omo de rubber bowls ni dustbin no. And it no pay 100,000. And because of his incident, you know, even he didn't have the required things that a bit me amanis can and but he has a brilliant idea. If when you scanner, I know say maybe he can turn around and make more profit and also even pay back. But because of this incident this year, and you know, this year if you don't have the requirement, you know, we don't do any sympathy bill, whether it's good or not, we don't do it. Then at the end of the day, Nipani lusu, Usube lusu at the
Fred,
same time.
I mean, bisa ukakra with your background of this bank ejuma no. I mean, bisa usa we ni kakra say na uka guy ni di kakra say opeso ye plastic we no 100,000 before be coin say ukakoji loan bi ana bibisa no. And I'll be mbo obosu yan fan start bibi no. E den na say wo hwe na wo say ebi ade we amekwakoye ma try da ana ma ye checks bi hu say minya sika bi wo mu say na me yes na me the little effort bi share na menya sa sika we within sa time frame we ana say me na me project say ade na me ba be sha say no me ma me hu say 3-6 months menya sa sika we amekwakoje time. So I think say we need to get some education on this because if we make
Okay.
mistake back with ade no back start ade no be boka
Yeah.
project but
Yes.
also I try with some certain amount that who returns, you know, and the said person on him so come bioma on him say there's a time with time we bet me any profit we know with me to any loan. I don't know say if my question what me answer.
So one of the things they say a lot of business people ne one they don't take records. Ade ba kwa na me say every day bia no to say if me here buying and selling no every day bia profit bia minya wa ade na so I take record of it no na my record it or Excel. Then into every week beyond my expenses I'm spending as no mature. So now I compare my expenses to the income. No. Now my frame, then I know say this is the profit I made this week and not this month. But a lot of people no more yes because say me yes we are and no bad guy they will say okay because you loan now interested that's 8%. And he say major 1,000 cedis now interest near 80 cedis. It means that every month and I'm making 200 cedis. Intimity 80 now it means I can make profit. But the brainy nim omo profit no mu make you at the end so no asan kwaji loan. But not the loan interest is even more than the profit they are making every month. And no mostly edi nituano eye omoden no. Omo so ba bebre ni nka no kre. Oh, it say ni guy here buy also pay 100,000. Maybe my calculating interest every month you may be interested that you can also 8,000. So I need to be able to check books and our bank statement say this is the cash flow of our account. Okay, how much profit now make it with that deals now? It me approve, but a lot of people are not able to prove that. Omu need that records, no. Omu de answer omu ba omu hie sika no. Also the more. And sometimes we use our own discretion. Yeah, maybe okay, me ba me kohwe say ade we good. Okay, nipa no asset we or we. Me de me check ni nyina because nipa no ba oni details ni no information or the man na offer. Nti ba the all can eno na me so me fa but maybe no oboa. But if there were those details now, me check those books. There are records to prove say business. But a lot of business people don't have those records down to even use to check. In the banks, use some of the scratch. They are all canon. And no so ever. In that then you are now blaming the bank say more pressure. But it's your information that the bank are relying on. Now I tell a lot of people that before I remember you need to be able to prove those things. On the my salary workers now, sometimes it's a bit easier because the salary worker no, maybe making a statement now. I don't need them to pay me 40% of their salary for the loan. Intina no major statement me say okay salary we na woje maybe every month be we any loans be other so. Inti say make us okay salary now is 1,000 every month you are committing only 400 of the amount to pay back the loan. And no okay. Inti they say and what we do is that we don't give more than certain amount. More than maybe 20,000 to an individual. And no cry no. Ama mesua niema bibrentie si no cry no.
Still I don't enjoy. Still I was adding. There too
Some license from Bank of Ghana to operate as a microcredit association, you know, as a loan. Make you me it's minja
because I see the war we need to up about himself.
A friend say me a maximum sir. They say maybe between 1,000 to 5,000. Na mema. I did maybe depends we proving on maybe 20,000 and no man. Because me need business partner and as a side business aside me online marketing. And no here me as a friend say other business me account to build send their year then we can be able to convert it and do a microfinance. That's the plan. In the year then you become a savings and loan. Then wait me move your bank.
Wow.
But just what so it's a plan I order but it's unfortunate that this happened. And now we've changed the strategy. Now you're using see if you come, you don't have the necessary documents, we won't go far. Yeah, go any further. Because sometimes you want to help the businesses, but they don't help you back. That's the challenge. So I don't also advise Obia because if you don't know your profit margin, then it means you are not supposed to go in for loan for business. Because only profit margin as a starter, loan. They are unforeseen circumstances. No matter how good, maybe Obia catch a business were profitable, but they are unforeseen circumstances that can come. You've not planned for. And boy, a lot of people no go in for loan. Most of the time they have other side hustle and no more other properties about critical bit me atom. No the artists are a canon. But who as a starter you don't have anything, then who call you loan? That's why I always tell say in your circle have good people around. Then be about critical say Charlie person starting where you can go to this person and tell them okay, oh my yenye. In fast one bar, on first can fast one bar and beche. And sometimes I have people who come to me like that. I have people who me continue boom. Yeah, business intelligence say back critical na yeah, we share equal risk. So that's how the loan thing is.
Okay. Mami take last time you know the be near about business is a maybe why capital to start. That's me know this way. But I mean most of the people who online will be a KBB say, oh, we have business capital. And then I mean take you now we were talking about this online thing, shops near there, a bit on there, display product, then you sell, then you get your I mean some of the businesses are a bit in here without necessarily having the capital to start. Yeah, quite saying.
But okay. So with the online market, and one of the things that with me, so we need capital cry. You see, you need to always build relationship with people. Me one of the things I mean, say, baby, I'm a koto adi, baby, I'm a Charlie product we airful. Now, friend meet me at I build relationship with the people there. I take their contact. Into almost sending me images now. I put on my platform. They are meet me running ads, no. Now I'm running ads. Into me order no be pay me call na me ana nipa most of the time online market no customers ni bebre outside Accra. Inti outside Accra for most of them they pay before we send them the product. So ni also boils down to the harness nipa ni judi ana so send this kanema wa undi also ade na auto no obe jino the amano. And I have built my platform to that level. A lot of people know me. So send me sika ma me say then me ndi ni sika. Inti also to me build the social media now we use no build here. other people also begin to now trust you. Say, nipa we dey, who this scammer no, say they are unsabeka. And maybe the beginning I start here, no. Say na online nkrofo bebre share ni online na so bebre. It was also easy for us. Ana me register a business no. Ana MTN so me registered SIM. Nipa ni tua sika no aba so ohun say it's a registered company. Me tua akoso. Nti na no nim say trust we say an individual be send this kind of you ohun ni biom. Nti those measures no also helps. But before no, so I will be those nyina. Where will you get your product? Uniska. Nti ye won krofo bebra mo an mo kofa nema no fi China ba. Nti maybe me ko nipa no maybe the ade we na nipa ne ton a. Me say oton no 1 cedi. Na me so me the 10 pesos account. Na me so me ye wholesale. So I believe more in the wholesale because wholesale only move faster because people buy quantity more. Nti the me say okay, so ade we ba kwa okay me make say okay, auto 12 pieces and me dey ma wholesale. Nti 12 pieces no auto no me dey maybe 1 cedi and 2 cedis na atoto or 12 pieces no. So I'll get a lot of people who also want to buy. Oh, mo beto no mo koton mo kwa retail no, then I will sell as a wholesaler. Even though I don't bring the products myself. Who share product so mostly I tell people that I will say a product every time there are a lot of them there because there are certain products sometimes maybe what could try on nipa shop but what about better platform so I recommend product every time BI is there. It's easy to get it elsewhere and I say yinti the other better work now still be a time BI ubinya nipa no so if you want to ambegu okra ubinya. Sometimes I recommend perfumes, nobody splashes, cosmetic products, and every day BI is available. Our shops in the Okoa, Ubenya, the deodorant. So I go there, we talk to the people, so they give it to you at a lesser price, kakra. Send their time, be also over to out the kakra to so, then you run ads. But running ads, there were 2 forms. I had running ads, there was easy way I know to me or phone so. Indeed, you see another thing into you post the products never say maybe 30 images at a go. Then no one running ads, maybe either Facebook and Instagram. Indeed, or the Instagram not me post it 10 at a go. Into the tour now we're running ads, But Facebook, I think we post 30 and now 40 images. But those way of running ads, it only reflects only with your audience now. Facebook panel. The way Instagram so it only reflects on Instagram. More Instagram but there is another way of running the ads now. You use ad manager and I just say pieces. And the ad reflects both on Facebook, Instagram, and also business WhatsApp. So you get a larger audience, but at the same time, you are spending the same amount of money running through the same platforms at the same time. But obi or ads on the phone so no ono betimi use like betimi download the business suite and meta ads and na sometimes we be monitor or records no how much you are spending, how much audience you are reaching ni nyina be ma that breakdown ni nyina and na initially make us say we don't take those things into serious consideration, but we don't understand as business people that those things guide us. Because time I may run the arts now, may start, meaning say, okay, in a week, I'm spending $100. If me spending $100 and I'm getting $50 back, then it means if I increase the amount, I'm going to get more. So with how they run the arts, say, the more amount you spend is the more audience you get. It runs on probability. I say probability kind of system, no. Indeed, so the $1 and they run the ads, and maybe or number of reach, better say maybe to reach out to even say 500 to 1,000 people in a day. But if me spend $10 every day to also run, I'm going to also get like 10,000 to 20,000 people every day. And that probability, if me have more people to reach, it means the probability of me getting a sales of even say 5 to 10 people a day, is higher than Ubia or not spend $1. and running ads, and you need to be able to understand how I know, because your awareness, your traffic campaign, and your messaging. Into which of them there was oh yes, so to create awareness for products, and it will reach out to a lot of people, but they won't make any purchase. And no to say well the product for but you person create awareness for people to know say you have this product available. No? You can do that. And now we are traffic campaign, maybe you go or website, or person running an ad, send there, it will all the sales will be directed to the website, and on way use traffic campaign, and I say business WhatsApp, and now other app, person transfer way you can use that also. But all these are making if you spend to a certain level of amount now, you are able to book for Facebook for a bit me afraid. They will take you through the training. Or more bit training every time they will assign a marketer to you then be on better. Because say Facebook one of them office Nigeria. So they have their office in Nigeria. So most of them, African Muslim, they call from Nigeria to give us that training. If will be not Muslim or friend, that kind of training. Because I was spending more from 2019 to 2022. Now we spent almost like $60,000 on ads, Yarane ads. 2019, basically 2022. Time now, not dollar no from. We spend like yes, but this is how the boosting also running. They give you the service before you pay. So even if I don't have money, I run the ads now. Me running ads ni we are. Maton ade na we na menya me mfa so no. Na afei de mate omo de na akoto account mu no mo so mate from a Visa card and I say me account mu. So I don't have money in my account alright, but I'm running ads ni okay weekly. And there is a way now because of them the way I check account, you are able to increase your threshold. Me threshold no me increasing my threshold to $900. In a month, and I just must spend $900 and so they will request for payment. And Facebook always their payment dates, 13th of every month. I don't know if other people they any different, but every month behind from 13th to the next 13th of the next month, I can spend till a bit drew threshold, But time now I made dollar no from that those times, not dollar no 4.2. Now we are running ads. Now I was able to run ads more. In a week, I can spend like $500 on ads alone in a week. And I'll get like $200 or $300 back as my profit. If me a conversion on me here, as at those times, And those times too now, government was not taxing. Now there is no tax on online marketing. Now there is tax on online marketing. Indeed. See, I even say running ads of $1,000. Government also tax you 21.9%. Meaning say, and I mean bad down there. But as at last year, no 21.9%. If running ads now spend $1,000, the government also tax you 21.9. That means you are also paying $219 to the government. So at a certain point, your profit margin now. Some is going into running of the ad. The government is also taking some now, and also be reducing before. But if what building customer base never do level be now, you don't need to even run ads because customer base needed. So the old customers will still be buying for you to also be getting the amount of money you are expecting to get. Then be available. I'll be to media tour now. Be to say phone, to say more phones. Say phone shop. Maybe Samsung phones phone. You go and have an agreement with the managers. Say okay, almost on 6,000 or okay. Because of all running ads for weighing, buy 5,000 and now so wait not on even at the same price, and now you add a little bit so that you can be able to use it or the better okay if you. So all those things also come to play. And a cleaning business or we are the cleaning business. Cleaning business, you don't need any capital. It's just your service you have to also render to people. You have to render your service. The nearest wire or flyer, nice flyer, there are 2 pages. So you run ads. People will call you now. A lot of people are busy. So they want people say the fear and wash it so for more man. You don't the say when you have detergent you can do the work well. Then be anybody here or frail. Cooking. They say I no They see be busy weekends. Maybe they want somebody who come to their house to come and cook for them. And now ubetimi anu ofie, why enquire, why steal amo package egubo, and you put a price on it and you go and people will now buy from you.
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of Taptap Send. People, Taptap Send is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Taptap Send on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Taptap Send.
Taptap Send. Send more, spend less.
Graphic designer, good graphic designer. No, come out flyer. You need just a flyer near you. There are 2 pages and so running some small arts view also. The least you can pay is $1 a day. So $1 a day, who starting with a customer, then you increase it by yourself with time. And you have all those things, you can add those things to it. Washing. There is one lady or bar say be senior my apartment. Say near man buckets now almost a boat no name of figum. Say a man or 200 cities. Oba be see amount. No, I need 200 cities. Even a day, if we get the power, I can not 200 in a month. And Oba, bet me and nipa 3 4, be see your name, other apartments. So it all depends on who can make a business there. Always be is the strategy first. Strategy in here first before money comes in. But at a certain point, when the business is growing now, the business now will even call for it for you to even get a place. But a lot of time, people get the place before they want to get the customers. Afe when your place new, when your customers na afe na bebe bunu eja ejuman. But who starting with online, it gives you a lot of privilege. Say, who starting and you can restructure yourself. Who try way now because maybe the makeup products start here. And even though a picky, but at the point in time, the makeup products was very tedious because will be order maybe your pekala also check sometimes color and I switch to the perfumes, nobody splashes, and it's also better for me because I know it's easier. There are a lot of fragrances available. You can recommend this one to the person and the person will still buy. Online, people are buying this diapers. It's also very movable. But the only thing is see and I join Bibri and it's a first. Now there are a lot of people on the exactly. I know your errand or run errands, microphone. You can do that.
Time. Need time. Say
yes.
Problems or problems problem beyond problems in the door. So, but how to identify the problem? Not me solve this problem now. But you move brain who problems, problems in the problems.
And a lot of
problems in war. But how to identify the brain who's our problems?
By people who problem in the crown say obey because if say nipa na university ko ka chenze onkosi obi niema ohun say onye. The thing is it's not as if say there are no jobs so ejuma no mo pe no munya omo pe dia ebe obekotena office no abosi youth no oche nkrofo bebre hu say ade na me starting with time no amenye no afebo because with time no you build a people rather be doing the job and you now be getting the money. So you see, we have two types of the only way you can be successful in life is to build a system or to invest. And to building a business system, it takes time. Beginning, you need to be self-employed first. Because at a point in time, then now you bring other people on board, then you build a system. So you sit back to watch the system work. And you watch your contract now, then you get a little percentage also. But I shall see any day when I also started. And when I be brain school ni na person be share soro prekope. But sometimes also start to feel I see now they are rising. And that is the majority of us, no, that is the stage we need to get to. A few people nebenya say office school and any opportunity to. But majority of us, no, we are down there. So we need to go through the process and arise. By empenesa, if I see a fiti ya because Charlie baby a free and say baby a do. Obu a employ ne pe na oba opese oyete say wo ne ndepe. Bonim bia wa fam throughout nyina. Because me the bicycle na ko ejuma that time here because salary ni so antino. I also drive a bicycle send the cut down transportation cost so you can be able to save and invest. So always be and you are finding a way. Kakra sa wa bedru baby a wa bedru. Obi ba no hu se wedru in project so 50 years and they wedru. Bonim the sacrifice, the delayed gratification. And yema we deprive ones and wedru. But sometimes you need to have just only 2 trousers. And they Lacoste because you don't have to convert all your money into clothing. Man. So and also financial management that you need to be serious about. And also the way will be our salary worker now, so we start a business now. Because we start a business now at the point in time, once a business now rise to a certain level, you now ube start to feel say also quit your wage man. But you don't quit your job now, preoccupy start a business. And yes, they are unforeseen circumstances. Because business now a whole lot of things all together. So I'm planning here or bimbebu. Into juma you can be starting and no shaking bemua, then you adjust because when himself every month at least you have a salary you can depend on. Then you are trying. Then I won't say back over if you no say I have a good pen, then you put all your effort into it, then you do it. And me I had a brother or any other team, my wife named and then for mutimi start a boy. So later on, I have to now quit the job to come and start fully. I'm here. Since 2019, I've not worked for anybody. Jumana and my investments in business, none here build the seen there. But all boils down to the relationship you build with people. Now, man, you have to be humble and honest in all your dealings. Yeah, they'll receive you.
And one of our canal, and credit no, and very important. No credit no capital.
Yeah.
No credit and capital. Because obedi no cra. Ena bebrenu so asana meka na intimi hu ne yetie the society beka otie the now for beka otie the way beka o ejuma we dey emfatao ena ejuma we dey emfatao no ni made a opesa o ya go for it maybe if anyone sika no go for it don't listen to anybody, just start tell me go every na me why be some start business me here capital no enye ni nyina na capital me hu say bia me why it means starting in the hard way. In business, before business, you pass through some challenges. So one passing through some difficult tests, and it's difficult. Unya experience, this kind of box here, and then now, so
exactly. So you need to be able to learn how to start a business with no capital, so that if challenges by, you know how to navigate your way through. And a lot of people, they always want to start with a capital-intensive business. And only one problem. They are always looking at capital-intensive business. But business, when you see do baby, no, and now we untimi fitting pre-confaster business na in share. Inti uni sika na the best start here. Then start with less capital-intensive and no capital-intensive business. No. But majority of them dwell only on the capital-intensive ones. No. And no a major problem are youth ni bebre having. And bebre, me say if minister make show be as okay, say painting crown na metimi akoya, make she nipa na say na misua kakra tempia be kokra kakra bia obenya. Nti wo say adwuma no wi abo say ehho akade ye onema bi wa ye de painting ni adwuma. Then you start selling enema na ye de painting. Maybe me person me go into real estate. But before I go into real estate, you need to start from somewhere. Okay, we start at on cement. We start at fee say oboton endua ne sa enema no. You start say okay, at a point in time no, ubetimi partner with other people no be a block factory. Nti unya sa nneema ni nyina wi, then before now you can jump into the real estate. Nanka say I'm going to the real estate to do it. Now when ehun nneema na yede ye no, how to do all those to get those items at a cheaper price. But a lot of people now we call real estate no jump into it. Into investing in sika na nko yie pe na afi no we break it down completely. Nti a lot of people no move outside no mo ba mo din so mo kite sika na no be starting a big time. Our system now run it differently. You'll be disappointed big time. So the 100% neighbor crowd is for 20 be an answer test system answer. That's where you begin to know the dishonesty about people near you, how you are going to adjust on. If you now put you system strategy, then now you can go into it full time.
Either way, no waka. You want you maybe or high, you move and pay attention. I mean, say youth need be going to it, which is farming. A very good angle, very good field, but you move and pay attention to farming.
Yeah.
I don't know, sir. Wow, of the baby, sir.
You see, youth, rise because on the you see an government for the buy, dollar ne eba form T-bill rate eba form nintino. A lot of people now want to now go into business, doing the business themselves. Me who say youth ni bebre see achara go into farming no any other and it's good. Youth ni bebre no go into farming and a good very very good. There I'm share platform the way our guys ni be poetry ni and I'm impressed.
And they are making it.
That's
I
the
feel
some yeah. Yeah, if
yeah,
we experience then yeah. We
yes, sir.
experience now, no new experience no.
I didn't know say say you can beginning no. Say obi e bibi na we ni je ho a. Ade ne say say ukosom nipa na wo steady. Say ukodi nipa nechi. Ade nipa ne
Exactly.
ye na we ni say ukodi nechi.
Yeah.
Ba bisa emu ayi na ebenya time say kwakodi nechi esua. So usua odi nipa nechi na
But
usua na
DJ,
unya experience. O be start here, you know.
but DJ, Hano, ade ba kuno say Hano so no one of the challenges say you move bebre no on say ni kredi ni on so ntama nkofo bebre abemebu. Sometimes call ebi mu no mo nkyere wo ade na mo pese o mbe kyere wo. Say o pese o kokra na okosom say o yi kra. Because with the loan business na me and at a point now I wanted to go under somebody say me kusua ni but obi wo wadwen say oba open na uba be funny idea ni nyina ko use. So they don't want to sometimes teach you cry. There have been several times. I'm a conquer for that but me no kaseka na me signing up to say me sua painting person me community interior decoration. And I was trying to also learn about that aspect. Nipa na charge me ubetua sometimes the whole year can afro 2 times where they sua there. Ntimi nsua. Nti eno so wo nti na man sometimes youth ni bebre so abemubu no because sometimes ye ha na obi be kire wade no person use sansa sometimes obet man dey 6 months a kire wade no obe all the 3 years odo be fam dey odo be fam eno so wo so na ma omo so mpese omo be ye so
But there are some
the challenges
there are
are
there are some basic steps on YouTube. Ade bi a person ye bia there are
yeah
some basic steps on YouTube.
mm,
Apart from
you know.
practical, no? Basic ones will be a video of it. Enya fair idea. And so
YouTube ni de we be person sua bia obetimi sua bia
you move brain unfortunately we
yeah
also waste time on unnecessary things. So you go back and you come and complain. But
yeah
if you
yeah
really want to do something, look for the and almost say ebi muso abu so hu ade on beso mo ye enna me kana me say ti bia me kan say the ocean and the utie information is very important. So the bia no obi down for na o hwe ya say baby obi down for obi won na enije wo ho na egu bebre say we nya asem we nya na say
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
But
do
yeah.
enti e be de wo
And
papa wo de bi asem na de na asem bi opposite trend necessary things na we see a time bebre how will you learn if you want to go
DJ
day in
Uber
day out
DJ
your
sometimes
hours oh day in day out so few minutes now the show we see our few minutes go
yeah.
then we see you know about time where you can learn something.
Yes. And only problem sometimes you share financial education in Nema like you think say people should really learn. Masa when you be a cry and like him. We talk about
First,
stocks, we talk about TBO. Nya mo
and
pe it ni
and
be
the only three I remember about 3 or 4 people no mo share at least some pay attention to the
mm,
beboa bi mo omo my maju so mbeso musua no omo maju so mbeso mo yewe no ebeboa but any na me hu say bebre no wo a because they want the followers and the viewers
okay.
they tone the same lane of what everybody the mass people are doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I said.
But I think Matthias, yeah. The time in a year, umai ba me post here, the way I trend here, but who post here the papa will be a feeder. Oh, yeah, so you be near some a gala. Yeah, the way I'm for. But say, we post two business, could be a share, now for Korean share. But in say, who know, before be share.
But I don't know. Emma Embu Abem, you continue to do it.
Okay.
Me, I continue to do it. Omo best omo share na person bo omo they will watch.
Yeah.
Ha,
Yeah.
omo many you can't force them on any data. But ono no quite I didn't say I didn't know who so ahwe na who praising who share no then na who nye film because me when say a bad energy. Say me
Yes.
twen say obi nya asem na ho na wo hwe yan mu bebre no obi nya asem ya no obi nya asem ya ho na ye nigi say nipa no
Yeah.
enya down nipa no nya asem ti
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
ye ni
yeah, yeah.
obi nya asem
Mm. Yeah,
no
and
no
there.
head
And
out
then
and
I need
obesua bibie film the fine but obi nya asem na we ko ye we na he na finally he ya che no e na ye say obi nya
yeah, so yeah,
oh
so
well obi ane na adwen Fred
yeah.
me da so no mbedi nkomo wo me show no so social media handles here den and na obese odo number so to bia obetimi do number to bia na obi nya advice bia na obi nya bi obetimi afrewa.
Oh, okay. So DJ me social media and Kwekusian GH. Kwekusian GH on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Me use Kwekusian GH. No.
Mm.
And my number is 0558 23 33 62. 0558 23 33 62. Anytime be Obi pay
Okay.
maybe advisor, you can help them.
Okay.
Mm.
Charlie, Fred, me da say. So
Mm.
no make
I just
activity.
that.
Mutie Fred, second time I mean ne ba show no sine we din komo, we bie nyama so a chew. Omo aso. Ebeti me da man say mo hwe me da production team as FM DJ nyame. Obese oba me show no so bia me na me say good screens no so beti me WhatsApp me. And I say ja voice so me da man say mo hwe to Akram.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Adwumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Adwumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Adwumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.adwumapa.com.
With Airbnb in Dansoman Estate, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at Ingleshi, Amampong, 15 minutes to the Wejitobu and the West Hills Mall going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053 866 3532 053 866 3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.